Dolly says she got smoked for any of the girls that come to the Baddies USA. Pretty P, Ivory, ET, DTB. She got smoked for all of them. It is what it is. She want to round with all of them. Okay. Dolly about to be injured. Tinka said she got jumped by 4 chicks. It takes 4 bras to take down Tinka. Tinka is a bull. Let's be clear. We want to talk about it. Want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. I've been doing YouTube since 2005. It is now 2025, and if you don't know, now you know. Bad Girls Club is synonymous with A Connection TV as a brand, and we run it over into Baddies USA and just Baddies as the conglomerate that it is. We're going to talk about it all year long. Tinka got jumped. Who did she get jumped by? I believe she got jumped by Koldkilla, Tavi, Fauna, and who else is running with them? Who else have I seen with them? I've seen bad girls with them. I've seen Tavi with tesehki a lot. Tesehki not jumping in nothing with Tinka. Who would jump? Who would jump Tinka? 4 girls. Tommie ain't cool with them. Tavi no more, so I don't see Tavi and Tommie there. Mariahlynn not jumping Tinka. Is she? No, I don't think she is. Who are the 4 girls that would jump Tinka that's on the cast currently? I don't know, but in my mind, it is what I'm hypothesizing, because there's nobody say anything, not that I've seen yet. This is what I'm hypothesizing. Koldkilla and Tinka ran at it. Koldkilla was losing. Fauna said, I'm not letting my girl lose. You know, Tavi got it in for Fauna, like that's her little sister. So she ain't doing that. And then Kat likes to jump into situations, and Kat and Tavi were like lesbianizing their friendship at a Halloween party. And what I mean by that is, you know, when women like they pat each other butt and they be twerking in each other's faces, I just call that lesbianizing. And that's what was going on. Like, Tavi was looking at Kat like she was a snack, and Kat was looking at Tavi like she was a snack. And I don't understand. We hear about certain things happening with the cast and security and the security in the cast, or the cast and the cast. We don't know. These girls be away from their loved one for a long time. They may need a little boink boink in the morning or the evening or after a fight. Blood, can you imagine? Blood just coming down their face, knotted eyes and all that. And then, can you eat me? You know what I'm saying? I can see it. I'm being a fool. Don't pay me no mind. I'm being a fool. I'm not saying all of this is accurate. I'm just saying I can see that happening. But who are the 4 girls that needed to jump Tinka? I don't know. I need y'all to guess below the comments. Let me know how you feel. And you know, Lemuel Plummer, you know, being the responsive CEO, comes in and says, I've been seeing a lot of comments about DTB, Ivory, Pretty P, Kayrican, and ET, possibly making appearances on Baddies USA. I appreciate all the feedback and the passion behind it. I'm definitely going to talk with my team about it and see how we can make it make sense. I'm on it. Why wouldn't it not make sense? The only thing I can think of is what they're asking for money. That's the only thing I can think of. And finding out that Chrisean was offered 200K, her words, not mine. Her words, not mine. I think I put her in the 300K boat. I think I did. I think I put her into tesehki in the 300K boat, and I put like rollie in a 400K boat. I believe. I can't remember what I said, but I believe that's what I was quoting. So to see chrisean being offered 200K is interesting. So I would say that Tavi and the new people probably got like 90K, 80,000 to 100K, maybe. I don't know. But a lot of these girls make six figures. So I'm just putting it out there. I wasn't off. I wasn't that off. But I also realizing that some of the, I'm gonna say some of the Bad Girls Club was offered 10K to come on and just say hi. I see that Lemmy likes the penny pinch. I see that, but it makes sense. No shade, it makes sense. And so I see Ivory asking for 250, 300. I don't see her asking for like a 175. I don't see that. I see Ivory asking for a high mark. And that's why the lingo that says we'll see if it makes sense. I think that's why he's saying that. And I'm just guesstimating. That's how I'm looking at that, right? But then we see a post with Dolly saying, I'm gonna run it with all of them. If they come through, I'm gonna run it with all of them. She's not. She may run it with all of them, but can you imagine? Can you imagine? Let me see. Come on. Can you imagine? First of all, I don't think he even that hard up for Kayrican, let's be sure. I don't think he's that hard up for her. But could you imagine? And why would DTB be fighting Dolly? I don't know. If they do, I got one round for any or all of them. They got smoke for me. Pause. Ivory, I see that all day. I see that all day. Out of all these women, I see Ivory all day. DTB has already signed her paperwork, so she's going to come regardless. But Ivory, I see it all day long. Dolly will want to run it with Ivory. After she run it with Ivory, her hand going to break. Period. Now, can you imagine like the whole lineup? You got Ivory, Pretty P, Kayrican, and ET. Diamond don't really see it for Dolly like that. She running with Ivory first. Her hand broke. My hand. Hold on. Give me ice. ET gonna be like, it's my turn. Nah, my hand. But whatever. Let's go. ET run through her. I just see it. ET run through her. Dolly gonna blame my hand. Damn it. No. We're gonna have to do the rest tomorrow. I can see it because Pretty P ran through her. And Pretty P always, after Pretty P, and y'all hate on Pretty P, I don't care what y'all talking about. I have eyes, I have discernment. Y'all hate on Pretty P all the time. Pretty P ran in with her. Ran in with Dolly nonstop. When they was at the bonfire, Pretty P smoked her. And Dolly was like, my hand, ouch. Kayrican, Dolly is going to run through Kayrican. Dolly will probably ask for Kayrican first. Because she going to run through her. She going to run through Kayrican, no shade. But Kayrican ain't the hardest hitter. And ain't no hard hitter out of all of them. Koldkilla got better. This reunion, she damn for sure got better. But I love Fauna. I know I love Fauna, but Fauna ain't no like heavy hitter. Fauna ain't running through it. Fauna can manage. She manages through her fights, but she ain't never tipped the scale. She only tipped the scale that one time when she fought Lex. Let's be clear. In my mind, she only tipped the scale when she fought Lex that one time. Other than that, it's a tie. Like nobody's beating her up per se. You know what I'm saying? And she did run it with Dolly though. She did run it with Dolly. That second time Dolly got a sneak on her and was like, but anyways, Dolly ain't running all these fakes. We already know she not. And we already saw she got damaged and bruised up by somebody already on Baddies USA. But let this be the case. Now, like I'm like really excited in terms of like the filmmaking of the process, right? Because I'm a cinematographer, film director, actor, blah, 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 blah. I need y'all to support. That would be great if y'all can support, I got to get my app back because we ain't had no subscribers and the app went down. But anyways, we're not talking about me. But go to Cash App, $ACTV Plus if you want to support, no shade. But anyway, where was I going with that? Let me get my thought back. Dolly, we talk about Dolly and the whole thing. I just love my train of thought that fast. No, the cinematography, chapter 1, right? These chapters that we're doing. Now, I heard through the vlog Vine, not the grapevine, the blog Vine, that there's going to be 30 to 35 episodes of Baddies USA. Let's be clear. So much has happened. in the last week or so that I'm sure that's going to birth 12, 15 episodes. The drama between chrisean and tesehki, I'm sure it's probably like a 3-episode arc. You know what I'm saying? And like all the beefs and the fades and everything that's coming out, and this is just chapter 1. They did DC, New York, and now they in Chicago. 3 cities is chapter 1. Chapter 1 itself might be 15 episodes. No shade. No shade. 10 to 15 episodes probably. So chapter 2, we bring back replacements. You know, in Chicago, Natalie said she had replacements and stuff like that coming through. And then the CEO of Zeus can pay for these girls to come out. Let's be clear. He don't need Natalie's, in my mind, he don't need Natalie's permission to get these girls to come on the show. So chapter 2, the fans get what they want and all the girls come back. Maybe DTP come back with Ivory, Pretty P, Kayrican, ET, they all come back. Now, I don't know if ET and Ivory still want to get that. I don't know. I don't really follow ET like that. Nor do I really follow, I don't really follow any of the girls like that except for Diamond. Let's be clear. But that would be a lineup to come through on chapter 2. That really would be a lineup to come through on chapter 2. And that would be interesting. There's a video around where, you know, Fauna and Ivory are on live, and Fauna, Ivory's like, I see you in 3 days. I see you in 3 days. And Fauna's like, no, you're not, girl. And then Ivory's like, psych, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I want Ivory back. I do. I want, out of all them girls, I want Ivory back. DTB can just stay doing her music for me. I think she did enough. She made her mark. In my opinion, in my humble opinion. After Ivory, I would love to see ET, right? Because ET, since Caribbean, been like she been always in it, supporting the girls, all of that. ET, I feel like got some strong fades to run, and I think she would bring great storyline. But well, no, I think she would bring great fades, but I would want her to have great storyline, right? Then after ET would be Pretty P, and then after Pretty P would be Kayrican. No shade, no shade, no shade. But what do y'all think about all this? Do y'all think that Dolly gonna run it with all of them? Do y'all think, like I thought, like she run it with Kayrican first to get Kayrican out the way, and then Ivory gonna injure her, Pretty P gonna injure her, and ET is gonna injure her. ET is gonna injure her, I feel. No shade. Dolly can manage through stuff, but she get injured very, very, she fragile. Period. She fragile. And then who do you think jumped Tinka? 4 women jumped Tinka? Tinka's a bull. I think she not she needs to get jumped, but I think whoever she fought clearly can't beat her. And I'm wondering if it's like a Lex and Tavi situation where Lex is always on Tavi, right? Or who else was always fighting? Or rollie on Slim. I'm thinking maybe it's a Tinka on koldkilla. And everybody's like, nah, you gonna leave her alone. Nah, that's my man's. Like, nah. And we jumping you. Because who gave Tinka that black eye though? It's a lot going on, and no shade, I'm glad that Tinka is back. I am, because she can carry a situation. She was doing a lot her Midwest. She was doing a lot at the end. It was annoying. It was annoying, but I think her energy being back could run some stuff. And I think Tinka is the kind of villain per se that you can rock with and understand. Unlike, you know, the other villains that have been brought to the forefront, Tinka is not picking up shit to throw at a girl. Tinka is going to antagonize. Tinka is going to bullish over on you and still be entertaining and still be cool. Like when she was sunning Summer and then she just slapped her, like that's Tinka right there. That I don't think any of the girls, none of the girls, other girls would give that kind of villainous behavior, where it's kind of entertaining and you like, damn, I like her, but then I hate her too. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying, but 4 girls jumping her, I think that's crazy. I think that's insane. I think that is insane. Now, the only, like I said in the last video, prior video, the only reason why Tinka should get jumped is if Tinka jumped in on somebody else's fight that included one of the 4 girls. That's the only way that makes sense to me. You jump me, I'm gonna jump you back. But anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you're notified when I upload. Doses.